From behind the glittering screens of the entertainment world, there is something that cannot be described in words: gentle vibrations that arise without orders, smiles that answer each other without needing a signal, and gazes that understand each other even before a single sentence is said. That's what I felt when I first observed Li Qin and Chen Zhe Yuan working together on set. As someone in charge of overseeing the production, I've seen a lot of co-stars pretending to be familiar for the sake of the camera. But this one, it tastes different. Both exude a kind of unearthly harmony. Between the busy voices of the crew, the constantly rearranged lighting, and the sometimes stern direction of the director, Li Qin and Chen Zhe Yuan seem to be moving in the same frequency. They don't need to talk much to understand what one needs from the other. Sometimes, with just one glance, they can adjust their expressions and gestures so that the scene flows perfectly. It was like watching two different notes meet and produce a new melody, inexplicable logically, but beautiful at heart. Most interestingly, their chemistry isn't just about the romance in the script. There was a natural balance emerging, a blend of Li Qin's mature professionalism and Chen Zhe Yuan's spontaneous youthful energy. Li Qin, with his calmness, like a calm wave on the surface, was able to drown out the boisterous atmosphere around, while Chen Zhe Yuan, with his cheerful aura, was like the sun that did not hesitate to pierce through the clouds. When both are in one frame, the atmosphere changes completely, as if the room is brighter, warmer, and more pleasant to fill. I still remember the first day they met in a script reading. Initially, many thought they would need time to build a match. But in a short time, all those assumptions collapsed. In between shots, the two often share a laugh, not a made-up laugh for the sake of imagery, but a loose and light laugh, like two old friends who accidentally meet again. There was something contagious about their interaction, a spirit that made the rest of the crew smile involuntarily. As an observer, I often notice little things that others may have missed. For example, the way Li Qin held back laughter whenever Chen Zhe Yuan made a small but funny mistake, or the way Chen Zhe Yuan reflexively gave a tissue when Li Qin shed tears in an emotional scene. They don't try to be the perfect couple in public, but that's exactly what makes them seem natural. Their chemistry is not the result of repeated practice, but rather something that grows slowly, like a flower that blooms in the morning without ever being told when it's time. What amazes me is how they manage to balance the professional side with a touch of humor. Even in serious situations, both have unique ways to break the ice. Sometimes, Chen Zhe Yuan appeared with a ridiculous expression after a heavy scene, making everyone, including Li Qin, unable to help but laugh. Another time, Li Qin calmly teased him through a small gesture that only the two of them understood. Not infrequently, their laughter becomes a kind of natural pause in the midst of dense work pressure. It was like watching two different colors, one soft, one bright mix, and create the perfect palette. In every project, there is a dynamic that is difficult to maintain. But strangely, the two never seem to compete for prominence. They support each other. When the camera stopped recording, Li Qin often gave Chen Zhe Yuan a small input attentively. On the other hand, Chen Zhe Yuan did not hesitate to praise Li Qin's hard work in front of the crew. All felt sincere, without any scent of pleasantries that often appear in the entertainment world. The warmth also carried over to the outside of the filming set. At various promotional events, they appear relaxed, as if they really enjoy each other's presence. As they stood on stage, their chemistry was even more pronounced, not just in the eyes of the audience, but in the hearts of anyone watching. There is a natural synchronization between them, like two musical instruments complementing each other. No long training, no extra direction needed. They know when to shine and when to make room for others. One of the moments I remember most happened when they had to do a photo shoot together. The photography crew wanted something soft yet energizing, and without much instruction, Li Qin and Chen Zhe Yuan instantly found their rhythm. In each pose, they seemed to understand each other, sometimes with tender glances, sometimes with ridiculous expressions that make everyone laugh. Not surprisingly, their photos always look natural and full of life. I realized that their chemistry didn't just happen. There is a strong mutual respect between the two. Li Qin appreciated Chen Zhe Yuan's youthful spirit, while Chen Zhe Yuan looked at Li Qin with admiration and respect for his experience. Both bring something different to the table, and instead of negating each other, they combine into something bigger. Sometimes, I think that this kind of chemistry is rare. The entertainment world often forces relationships between actors to look perfect, but not all of them can exude authenticity. However, in the case of Li Qin and Chen Zhe Yuan, everything felt honest. They are not trying to make the audience believe. The audience does believe them from the very beginning, because the warmth is real. Seeing them work together is inspiring in itself. There are lessons to be learned from the way they support each other, how they turn pressure into laughter, and how closeness can grow out of respect, rather than mere on-screen roles. Their chemistry is a mirror of the balance between professionalism and personality, between seriousness and cheerfulness, between calmness and youthful vigor. Now, every time I watch their shows, I don't just see two talented actors doing their job well. I see two souls that resonate with each other not because they have to, but because they do fit together in ways that are hard to explain. There is a gentle humor tucked into every look, and there is a soothing harmony in every scene. As a source who was fortunate enough to witness it all up close, I can only say that the chemistry between Li Qin and Chen Zhe Yuan was not just the result of hard work, but a rare gift. Like two stars that happen to shine in the same sky, they reflect each other's light in a way that anyone who sees them can't stop smiling. And perhaps behind the jokes and laughter they often share on set, lies the one thing that makes it all so special. They don't just work together, they enjoy the journey wholeheartedly. Because in the end, true chemistry isn't about who stands out the most. It's about how two people can make the world around them feel warmer, livelier, and a little happier.